Hi, everyone, and welcome to this bonus module for our Healing from Implant Illness program. In this session, we'll be using something known as the Emotional Freedom Technique, otherwise referred to as EFT or tapping. And we use this practice to gently support the nervous system before or after medical appointments, for instance. For many people healing from implant illness or managing chronic symptoms, medical visits can often feel overwhelming, triggering, or even re-traumatizing, especially if you've experienced being dismissed or gaslit by providers in the past. So tapping is a very instrumental tool. It's a powerful mind-body technique that uses light pressure on specific acupressure points to calm the stress response. It also helps to regulate the nervous system and shift any stored emotional patterns. Research has shown that EFT can lower cortisol, reduce anxiety, and support emotional resilience. This session here is designed to help you prepare for any appointments with a greater calm and to process any tension or emotional residue that might be lingering afterwards. We'll begin with the setup statement, which we repeat 2 or 3 times while tapping the karate chop point or the side of the hand. In the accompanying document, you will see all of the points that we're about to run through, so no need to memorize them, no need to take notes. You can have that guidance document to help you. In addition, it will go through the setup statement we're about to run through and about 5 other different scenarios, including things like overstimulated by noise or sound, being triggered by a friend or loved one. So those kinds of scenarios are the ones that I often see in the clients I work with, and I hope they're a benefit to you. But feel free to also modify the startup statement and the follow-up sequence statements to fit your particular needs. So again, we'll start with the setup statement. Here, again, the side of the hand point. Even though I feel anxious about this appointment, and I'm afraid I won't be believed or taken seriously, I deeply and completely accept myself. Make sure to take deep inhalations and exhale completely between your statements. So again, you can repeat it, the setup statement, by continuing the tapping on that side of hand. Even though I feel anxious about this appointment, and I'm afraid I won't be believed or taken seriously, I deeply and completely accept myself. From here, you will go to the top of the head, the crown of head, very center here. This fear feels overwhelming. Make sure to take that deep inhalation. And again, exhale completely. Move to the eyebrow point here. I'm bracing myself to be dismissed again. This is an acknowledgement that we do tend to tense up during these appointments because we fear the outcome. Moving on to the side of eye. The lights, the sounds, the tension, it's all too much to handle. Exhale completely. Move to under the eye. My body feels on edge just thinking about this. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Move to under the nose. I don't feel safe in these settings. Inhale completely. Exhale completely. Move to the chin point. But I honor how hard this has been. Inhale and release. Move to the collarbone. I release the fear I've been holding in my chest. Inhale and exhale. You can move to the under the arm point. I allow my nervous system to soften. Inhaling and exhaling. And at this point, some people do opt for the liver point, so you can tap just there. You can't see on the camera, but it's underneath the right side, underneath the ribs. I am grounded, safe, and steady in my body. Remember, the document will show you exactly where these pressure points are. And some people do choose to skip the liver point, but if you feel inclined to keep it in, do so. Remember, we want to repeat the process. Some people will sense a gradual shift even after the first time around, but you may need to do it 2 or 3 times, depending on the severity of that cortisol spike that you were facing as you went into your appointment. So I hope that this document and this practice will serve you well. Don't forget, it's a tool. It might not be the best fit for you, but give it a try. And if that one doesn't work, we have other tools that we do go through in our program. So I appreciate you taking the time to listen, review the document, even provide some feedback if you'd like. You can give us suggestions for different scenarios that might be beneficial to our community. So we thank you again for listening to this module, and we'll see you on the next one.